One of the most common things I hear about people relocating to Charlotte, or heck, even some locals that have lived here in Charlotte for a long time, is Charlotte has no culture. Charlotte has nothing local to it. It's all big chain restaurants. However, I have had a very different experience. So in this video, we're going to start a series where I'm going to take you all around Charlotte and we're going to pick neighborhood by neighborhood and show you some of my favorite local go-to spots. Why am I going neighborhood by neighborhood? Well, because what I've learned in Charlotte is that once you find a place where you want to live, you pick on where you want to live based on your neighborhood and you never end up leaving your bubble. We call it our bubble. I myself live in Madison Park, which I know you've seen, I know we've talked about, and I know we've got videos on. If you need more information, go check it out. But we're going to start here in that Madison Park, Montford, Park Road Shopping Center area. And I'm going to give you a tour of some of my favorite local places here in Charlotte. We are starting at Park Road Shopping Center. And you might be thinking, Brandy, I've seen Park Road Shopping Center and that ain't it. Yes, it is. Park Road Shopping Center has a front and back. Duh. Just kidding. But seriously, typically with most plazas, shopping plazas, when you go there, you're only driving down the front of it, right? And you go back to the back and there's like loading docks and everything else. Well, Park Road Shopping Center is so unique that it doesn't have that. You can actually drive around back and there's a whole other plaza right behind it with some of Charlotte's favorite local places. But I'm going to take you to some of mine. Of course, I explore the town by eating and, of course, drinking some cocktails. So most of the things what we talk about are going to be restaurant related, but I'll also throw in some good local highlights for shops as well. So right here, what we have is called Black Hawk Hardware. I do believe they're owned by the same company that owns Ace Hardware, which typically is found in smaller towns. I believe, don't quote me on that. I haven't done the research, but I do know Black Hawk Hardware is your local hardware store. It does feel like a little bit more of a local spot in the sense that like you can bring your dogs. I don't know if it's the owner or the store manager, but he always has his golden retriever running around inside. They've got dog treats. They have delicious coffee. You get free popcorn. They've got a really cool garden center, which you've just seen in the background here. But I will say for like, if you're a DIYer, your go-to kind of things, I'm more of a Lowe's girl myself, if I'm being completely honest, just for pricing and options. But it's fun just to walk around. Bring your dog here, grab some coffee, whatever you want. But that's not the highlight of the show. Right here, right behind me, we have a bar or a speakeasy called ... You might have heard about it, maybe you haven't, but a lot of people think it's really inconvenient to get to it, so it's never really super crowded. But it is a membership only kind of thing, and I say membership's like $10 a year. It's a really cool speakeasy. It was one of the first speakeasies that opened here in the Charlotte area, so it still had that really cool kind of, wasn't really trendy. It was just like nobody knew it was here, and they have great cocktails, great food. So take a look. This is ... on the flip side of Park Road Shopping Center. So if you want to talk about local, this is almost as local as it gets. And I say almost because we're going to show you some other ones that are super local as well. This is Sir Edmund Haley's Pub. It is an Irish pub. Again, it's on the back side of Park Road Shopping Center. You can see it's like under this whole thing. You can take stairs on. Like, I feel like not a lot of people know that it's here, only if you're local. Why I love this place? Because it's local. It's not trendy. It's not fancy. You've got picnic tables out here. They're not yet open or else I would take you inside, but their food here is amazing. It's small. It's kind of dark inside. The owner goes behind the bar. Fair prices, good food, good people. Like you're not going to get swanky cocktails. If you want like ginger and Jameson or I don't know, rum and Coke, whatever you guys want, like something super basic, this is a place to go. Grab a bottle of beer. Grab some fish and chips. They've got shepherd's pie, what is out of this world. But as you can see, like you have to go downstairs or you have to know it's here to drive around back to it. But Sir Edmund Haley's Pub on the back side of Park Road Shopping Center is phenomenal. 10 out of 10, great local spot. So we're coming around to the front side of Park Road Shopping Center now. Park Road Shopping Center is a local staple here. It's kind of a well-known thing in the Charlotte area, mainly because it was the first open air shopping center in the area. So it's been around for years. It's gotten a facelift recently. It's got a cute little boutiques here. It's got some of the great restaurants. And Ken, I already pointed one out to you. And I'm going to show you another one up here, a local Italian spot. The owners actually live very close by. They're there all the time. Their wait staff is phenomenal. So is their food. As I was saying, is you can go casual, you can go fancy, you can do whatever you want and you're not going to feel out of place. It really does kind of feel like your family in there. They welcome you. 10 out of 10 recommend. Probably some of the best chicken parmesan I've had in Charlotte. Great variety of wine. Their bartenders are very knowledgeable about the wine selections they have. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Again, I know we hear all the time of like, Charlotte doesn't have a lot of good locals places. We've just covered 3 places right here in Park Road Shopping Center. We've covered ... Cool Speakeasy. We've covered Sir Edmund Haley's Pub, amazing, great time, great quiet private patio, and then Osteria Luca, amazing Italian food, all right here within one plaza. Let's go take you to another corner of the area. We just went literally a quarter mile down the road, not even, across the street. We went to Montford. So I know I've recently done a video as Montford being an entertainment district, but it also happens to have some really good local places on it. So right now we are in front of Good Food on Montford. This is one of my go-to restaurants. It is a little bit more of a date night spot. It's really cozy inside. You know, they have a smaller menu. They're small shareable plates, but their menu, everything on it is great, so they don't need a ton of options. But again, Good Food on Montford here, great date night spot, or if you've have out of town guests, you're looking for something a little bit more upscale, definitely check it out. And then we're gonna head right down the road to Mooseheads. And when I previously said about Sir Edmund Haley's, like, it doesn't get much more local, this would be about the only place where it would be a little bit more local. We're gonna go down to Mooseheads, where it used to be an old Pizza Hut and it's now turned into just a local restaurant. They have recently, well, not recently, they're continuously nominated and voted best wings. They're always packed, but when I say local, I mean like the owners of the restaurants all live here. You'll catch them behind the bar, you'll catch them eating at their own restaurants. So let's go take a look. One of my favorite things about Mooseheads is you oftentimes will see the same people here. It gets really busy for lunch. It's easy. It's not fancy. Their lunch menu is always a limited menu. It's like you get to pick, you know, a sandwich and a side or something like that, and it's the same price. Kind of like your local Cheers. Everybody knows your name, you know? So again, we have covered 2 places just a block down the road from Park Road Shopping Center. We've got Mooseheads Bar and Grill, and then we also have Good Food on Montford for a little bit of a nicer area. Now, these are all within like 1 mile of each other, and we're not done yet. We still have 3 other places that I can't wait to show you. Again, all super, super local. So while we're walking back to the car, I do want to touch base a little bit on the real estate of, okay, Brandy, you said that, you know, when you find somewhere that you live, you stay in your neighborhood. Well, where would you live? What are the neighborhoods that you could do this in? Well, the biggest one is the neighborhood of Montford, or Madison Park. Has about 2,000 houses if we're kind of rounding around. Right now, they're ranging from anywhere from 6s to 800,000. Some people are knocking them down building, so you will start to see prices climbing up into the like $2.2 million we have them being built right now. Amazing neighborhood. It is zoned for Myers Park School Zone, which is why the price is elevated so quickly over the last handful of years. You could also live in the Sedgefield neighborhood, and that's not gonna be too far. Myers Park isn't too far from here, so you have a lot of options. Over here, you are going to see more of your young professional crowd. You're not gonna see a lot of your 20s, teens. So it's very family friendly. The houses over here, for the most part, are a little bit smaller. That's the one disclosure I do want to throw out there of, if you are planning a large family, we oftentimes see our neighbors kind of start to move out after they've had 1 or maybe 2 children, depending on the house that you have, or they start to add on just because the original homes are usually under 1,500 square foot. So it is family friendly, because of the school zones. It is filled with young professionals over in this area. So if you are interested in those areas, drop a comment below or reach out to me and my team. We'd love to help you. All right, guys, we are just about finished. We've got 3 more places that I want to show you. 2 of them are right across the street from each other. We've got Brawley's Beverage Shop, and then we've got Pasta and Provisions. So Brawley's Beverage is a super local place. Again, the owner is oftentimes here. His name is Brawley. Everybody calls him Brawley, but it is what it is. It's just a bottle shop. They don't serve food. They'll oftentimes have food trucks out here, but let's go take a look. People come here when the weather is nice. Like, you will see this packed today because it's been raining here in Charlotte all past week. People ride their bikes here. People bring their dogs here. This is super kid friendly. So it's gonna be hard to see in this video. Guys, right there's a house. That's a house. Like, that's the start of the neighborhood. So when I say local, I mean really, really local. The people that live here, this is the Madison Park Montford neighborhood. Everybody loves it. You walk up here, you see your neighbors, you go across the street, which we're going to do here in just a minute, to grab a good, delicious sandwich, or Pasta and Provisions does meals to go. So we're going to take a look. The good thing about Brawley's as well is they always have local North Carolina beers on tap. So they oftentimes don't have like your tip actually never. They never have like your typical Budweisers. They might have like Miller Lite or something like that on tap, but usually not a lot. So it is more of a craft beer, but they do have bottles and cans available if you want. But let's go take a look at pasta and provisions. So here, this whole freezer and that one behind me is all their prepared food. So like during holiday season, this place is crazy busy because people like to come here and just get all homemade pasta sauce, and you've got wine, cheeses, just like a really cute shop. You can also come here for some delicious lunch sandwiches, and they have a really cute patio out back. Let's go take a look. So Pasta and Provisions does have two other locations here in the Charlotte area. One is closer to Uptown and the other one is off of Providence Road, a little bit more of a larger restaurant. But this place is phenomenal. I mean, a perfect weekend is like when it's nice and sunny out just like this. Walk up here, ride your bikes up here in your comfy clothes, grab a sandwich and take it right across the street to Brawley's, grab a drink, hang out with neighbors. They'll oftentimes have live music out there and stuff. So it's a really cool, and guys, these are local. I mean, this guy lives on the same street as me. See him all the time. We've had him all the time. So when I say local, I mean local. And Charlotte does have these few local things. You just kind of have to go find them and know where to look. And they're not the biggest on social media, or they might not be the trendiest places or have like the loudest music or the best photo opportunities, but that's what makes them local. I'm here at the Autoport. This is where we're going to wrap up our local tour of Montford businesses. And I was actually just talking so right next door we have a gym called IPT. I was just talking to the owner over here. He's crushing a workout, but he told me we're going to get a local breakfast spot right down there. So the local places in Montford Park are about to get better. But this is a local wine bar. They have live music Thursdays and Saturdays. They do trivia. This is, again, family owned. A nice couple owns it. This literally is our local Cheers. Like, you walk in and everybody does really truly know your name. So definitely check out, guys. We covered 6 places, all within a mile and a half of each other. They are local. They are here. Charlotte does have some really amazing people, run by some really amazing places, run by some really great people. All of these are casual. All of these are super, super family friendly. All are pet friendly, except for Good Food on Montford. Obviously, there is like a little bit of a nicer restaurant, so don't bring your 4-legged friend there. But 10 out of 10 recommend all these places. Hop online, follow them, come take a look, visit them. If you feel that I missed any, at least for the Montford Park, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and let me know what neighborhood you want me to visit next, and I'll let you know my favorite local places.